Hey guys, welcome back to Heiko Shaves. Another shave is up on us and we're gonna go all experimental here today. Hold on, before I forget. Guys, the giveaway of a REX Ambassador plus a Proraso shave kit is still ongoing. We're gonna draw the winner this coming Wednesday. So the Wednesday is going to be August 9th. So look for that video, the drawing of the giveaway winner. If you still want to participate, find the giveaway video right up here, follow all the instructions, and you're going to be in. If you want your friends to participate, share it with them, like the video and all that good stuff. All right, so that was the reminder of the giveaway. Don't miss your chance to win a REX Ambassador plus a Proraso shave kit. All right, now the experiment here today. You guys remember this long drawn out debacle with the Pearl Flexi that I had to take apart, take a spring out, straighten out the ends of the spring in my lathe. I also contacted Pearl, and first they wanted to send me a replacement, then they didn't, and then I told them, you know, my audience is going to know about all this and that it's still kind of a mess. So they sent me a Pearl Flexi open comb, and now we get a chance to check this one out. So the two Flexis are already here lined up. This one is the one that's fixed, and just to give you a quick look at it, let's turn it all the way to open. I don't know if my camera focuses on this, but the guard and the middle plate here, the middle plate that's underneath the cap, is perfectly lining up, and the razor looks like it's fixed. And then here is now the replacement they sent me. It came in the full box with the warranty card and everything. So now, right now it's closed, and we're turning it to wide open number 6, and it looks like it's more or less straight. One problem that I have noticed is that the top cap, the edge of the top cap here, the edge, has a curvature to it. So it's convex or concave? Concave. So it's not super straight, but yeah, I don't know if this is just from polishing the thing or if this is really a problem. I don't know, we'll find out, right? So we're going to use both pearls. We're going to use the Flexi open and the closed comb, one side each razor. We're also going to use the Willys blades that those Pearl Flexis come with. I have like 110 of those because each box of Pearl Flexi comes with 55 of those blades. Kind of interestingly, they are double wrapped, so there is a normal paper layer and then there is a wax paper layer in there as well. Now let me just show you what the blade looks like, and then I'm just going to quickly slap the blades in there. It says Willys Premium. I don't know if they are made in India, I think. Yes, they are, just where Pearl razors are made as well. And then we're going to use, yeah, this is kind of funny. I have, there is this German caffeine chocolate. They used to call it truck driver chocolate because they used to sell it at gas stations, you know, for the little caffeine boost while you're on the road. And these are perfect size for Sterling Soap Company shaving soap samples. I just cleaned them out, and then I was even able to get the Sterling Soap sticker of the sample and put it here on the top. You can buy it off of Amazon if you want to try that out. It's milk chocolate plus caffeine, a little bit of coffee flavor in it. Has a pretty long shelf life, so it's one of those, you know, the emergency food. Yeah, so sticker on it. The sample that we're using is Executive Man, and the aftershave we're going to be using is also Executive Man. Isn't this cute? It's like 5 milliliters, so we get maybe like 1 or 2 splashes out of this. And I don't want to mess with the scent too much. That's why we're using Prep instead of the Proraso pre-shave. This is a little bit less mentally scented. So we're going to put that on right away. And then we're going to put the blades into both Flexis. And I only have a day and a half of growth here on my face. So we're going to try to do the mild daily shave. We turn it down to 1, both razors, and we're going to see if they are really mild enough to do that, to get a comfortable non-irritating shave out of it. And if maybe the deformed top cap on the open comb is a problem or not, we'll see. At least the comb is parallel to everything. All right, so we got that going. Now let's put the blades in there real quick. You know, you guys know how that works. Take the top cap off. Here, let me pause. I will fill my sink real quick. I will spare you the noise of running water as much as I can. So let's grab a Willys blade. I'll just get them wet, so then they stick to the top of the razor pretty well. And then we're gonna wiggle. All right, top plate or the top cap is on. Tighten this up. We are already at the lowest setting. So this is the close comb. And we're gonna do the same with the open comb. Another Willys blade. I have no idea if those blades are super sharp or super dull or what's going on with those. And I haven't really seen anyone use them. Maybe I have. It doesn't stand out in my hands. To get them out of this double wrapper here, I need to both of my hands. So I have to put the razor down. A little bit sticky, so there's definitely some wax or something on the paper. So blade on, top cap on, there are no alignment marks on those razors here. All right, and then we're tightening this up. Oh, let's make sure we're at the lower setting here. No, we're all the way open. Oh, let's not do that. All right, we're at the lowest setting. Blade exposure looks relatively straight. Let's check that on the close comb. Looks good. So we're good to go with the two razors here. All right, and then we're just gonna grab my, what are we gonna grab? Let's just do the synthetic here. Let's get it wet. Open up my soap container. Shake off some of the excess water. And then we're going into my chocolate container here with Executive Man sample. That's a big sample. I bet I can shave with this a couple of weeks in a row. So let's load it up. The scent is, there's some lemon, a little flowery. Executive Man, as I mentioned. Yeah, not overly scented. I will see what the aftershave smells like when we get to that. But I always like it when there's some lemon or lime flavor to it, a little bit. Okay, this should be it. And then my little emesis basin here, dipping the brush tips into fresh water and start the lather. A little more water. And while I'm lathering, maybe a look at the small batch artisan soap. It's tallow based, lanolin, shea butter. It doesn't really tell me what the scent is supposed to be, but I'll annotate it here in the video. Already slinging it all over the place. Let's get a little bit more water. Yeah, it's very, very pleasant, lightly scented. It's not too overpowering. And I think this is going to turn into a 2-pass only. I don't have that much growth on my face. And we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes, I think. All right, before we do anything, let's weigh them real quick with a blade in it. The open comb is 142 and the closed comb is 144. So right side close, left side open comb. Let's get started with that. Let's start with the one that we already tried. lowest setting, right side, and here's the shave. Yeah, it's not too terrible, really. On setting 1, it's actually a rather mild experience now. It is a hefty razor, I gotta say that. I mean, it's twice the weight of some of the competition. It's on the mild side at setting 1, but you do have some blade feel. All right, so that's pretty promising. So I'm assuming that my fixing and the polishing of the spring internally here paid off, because it is really a usable razor now. I have not gotten any nicks yet. All right, and now switch to the open comb on the other side. Everything is tightened up. It's at the lowest setting. Let's see how that feels, or how that compares, I should say. There's definitely a little bit more blade feel, but it's kind of deceiving because you also feel the teeth of the open comb. So that might be what I'm feeling, and not really increased blade feel. So I didn't feel any tugging with the close comb and the Willys blade, but here on this one, I do get a little bit of a tugging sensation. Yeah, definitely it's tugging. I guess the tugging really only, oh, something is loose in here. I wonder what is loose in here. Is the spring in here loose? I mean, we're tightened up all the way closed, and there's something shaking in here. Oh, I know what it is. It's the little retaining clip in here that holds the bottom knob in the handle. That's what it is. It's definitely a more stretchy feeling sensation here with the close comb. All right, I'm gonna rinse off just ever so slightly. There's lots more to get here, so it's not a close shave by any stretch, but it's also on the mildest setting, and we're gonna stick with it. And we're rather gonna do 3 passes than go up in setting. I wanna see if at a mild setting with a mild shave, you can get close enough to the face to actually be smooth afterwards. All right, this already looks pretty good. There's less to take off, so we don't need half an inch of soap on the face. And we still have the residual slickness from the first pass. So that's good. Yeah, like I said, the scent is really pleasant on this Executive Man. So let's get the soap off the fingers. Let's start with the open comb again, cross the grain. It's pretty pleasant. It is on the mild side, but it has enough blade exposure to actually do some shaving. And then my beloved round edges, round it off so you go under your nose and you don't scratch your nose. Maybe that's only my problem. I've had a couple of conversations that people have noticed it, but they don't see or they don't feel a problem with those rounded off ends, I get much closer under my nostrils. Very good. Yeah, it has gotten much closer now. So that's good. Let's do the other side. Back to the scratchy feel of the open comb. I will increase the angle a little bit and see if that does anything. So I've noticed that the Executive Man here, even though I put it on pretty well hydrated, dries up pretty quickly. I don't know if that's because of, you know, shea butter, lanolin, and tallow, but it turns into a cream really fast. All right, let's yeah, you can definitely feel the teeth. So it is a little rougher feeling than with a close comb. And it feels like the blade is a little bit more out in the open as well. But not terrible. Yeah, there's definitely a little bit more harshness with the open comb. And I definitely want to pull the skin here a little bit. I'm using very little pressure. This is a quarter pounder. Yeah, I don't know if you guys realize that, but 140 grams, 125 grams is a quarter pound. So this is a quarter pounder razor here. So not bad, not bad. Overall, not bad so far. The shaving result is fairly similar. We're already pretty much 95% there here. Under the nose, jawline feels pretty good. Only the lower neck, of course. But we're gonna lather up again, and against better judgment, we're gonna do a third pass with the 2 Flexis plus the Executive Man. And the prep pre-shave, I call it a pre-shave, but it's really a universal cream after sunburn, mosquito bites, sore feet, all kinds of use cases for this Italian-made cream. Look for it on Amazon, Prep. Like the design on the packaging as well. I think they have been around since the early 60s. All right, and now we're going to, against better judgment of myself, my inner conscience is talking, we're going to do an against the grain. And with an open correction, with a close comb, doesn't seem to be an issue. Not an issue. It's fine. It's not a Merkur 34C, that's for sure. Okay, that's fine. But now we come to the crucial part, the neck. All right, maximum stretch. No problem. You can do that with the Pearl Flexi close comb. All right, and I will give the close correction. I'm a little confused here today. The open comb, I will give it maximum chance here by rehydrating my thin lather like that. All right, open comb against the grain. Harsh is what I would describe this as. Very little pressure. Very little pressure, but still this harsh, scratchy feel. Yeah. All right, and now the neck. Wish me luck, guys. Wish me luck. All right, we're stretching. Not bad. It's doable. So we made it through a 3-pass. Yeah, let me rinse off and just give you a quick look at what the blade situation looks like here. So here are the two next to each other. So the blade exposure, the amount of blade that you can see is the same. I think the blade gap is fairly similar as well at setting 1. And really the difference in blade feel that I'm getting is just because, you know, you have those open spaces where the blade is not protected, and you have pretty sharp edges here too. Those points, those teeth are pretty pointy. But we made it through. Let's do an inspection here. Very good, very good. Under the nose, neck section really good. There is always a little bit left here, but if I go after it, I just turn into turkey. All right, let me rinse off. All right, so rinsed off. We're gonna use the alum block just to verify what we already know. The close comb is definitely a little bit rougher on the skin. Oh, we still have some soap down there. All right, let's see. Yeah, on the close comb side, not much. A little tingle here and there. Even the neck section is pretty happy. Over here, yeah, slightly more. And at the neck section, it's, yeah, gives me a good burning sensation. I mean, we don't have any nicks really, but we do have some more irritation because the open comb, the ends are just a little scrapey and the blade is more exposed. So close comb, I can wholeheartedly say this is usable as a daily shave razor if you find one that's straight. So I have the close comb and the open comb, and those are the only two pearl razors that I have. I cannot wholeheartedly recommend you buying one, but if you really want one, because it's a very affordable adjustable razor, you just go to Amazon, buy it from Amazon, take it out of the box, inspect. If it's crooked, put it back in the box, send it back, complain. And then order another one. And just, I know it's annoying and confusing and, you know, why don't they fix that right out of the gate? I can't tell you really why, but that way you can get a $70, $75 adjustable full brass razor like this that is usable as a daily, and you have the adjustability and all that. You just have to do the exchange game through Amazon, ship it back and forth. I would go through Amazon just because of the faster shipping. If you go through Pearl Shaving directly, they probably ship it from India and it will take forever. So Amazon is the way to go if you really want one of those. Can't recommend it, you know, 100% because of their quality assurance problems. The open comb, it's a little on the rough side. Even on the lowest setting, we're like a little below 1, and it's just very tuggy, scrapey. The Willys blades, I don't have any negative reports here on the close comb side, but on the open comb side, it definitely gave me a tugging sensation right out of the gate. And then very scrapey, bladey, there it is again, the bladey sensation. So that's what I'm thinking about those two razors. If you really want one, go with a close comb and do the exchange game until you get one that looks right and is straight and is fine. All right, my alum had some time to soak in. Let's rinse that up. So alum did its job, closed up all the little pores, tightened up the skin, and gave me a funny flavor in my mouth. And now we're gonna try out the very cute little Executive Man aftershave. Sealed bottle, so you know nobody has played with it. It even has a little, you know, reducer in there so it doesn't just dump out. Yeah, fruity, a little bit of some floral flavors in there. Flavors, scents. And yeah, this is a splash, so it's probably alcohol based. It doesn't say that on the bottle. I will annotate the ingredients, or at least leave you guys, oh, the ingredients are on here. Denatured alcohol, witch hazel, that's always good, fragrance oil, aloe, glycerin again, they do that. Glycerin is really nice, makes it really slick. And then Hydrovance is a moisturizer. Yeah, it's a moisturizer. So this is pretty good. Really, after alum, there's not much burning sensation at all. Gotta take a little more. Oh yeah. I really like the slickness of the glycerin on the skin. And aloe is in it, witch hazel, all the good stuff to, you know, nurture and calm the skin after the scraping sensation of a razor blade. So I don't think I really need to do a aftershave balm right away, but what would match this really well? So I think I'm going to do the after by Colgate Palm Olive afterwards. I will do that in a few minutes once the beautiful scent of Executive has worn off a little bit. I will put some on my face. There's still a little bit of a tingling here in my goatee section. Nothing on my neck, that's actually surprising. Yeah. Alrighty guys, that was the comparison between the two pearls, the Pearl Flexi and the Pearl Flexi. I like my fixed straightened out close comb better than the open comb. Just for full transparency, this was a gift, more or less. They sent it to me for free of charge. And probably because they know I have, even though it's a small YouTube channel, I have a YouTube channel, I create content. But here you will not see paid advertisement. Even if I get something for free or through some sort of affiliate program, I will always tell you the truth of the product, what I think about it, my personal opinions. This can only be my own opinions, nobody else's. But yeah, this is a little on the harsh side, even in those low settings. If you like really efficient, maybe you have a, you know, strong beard growth, then maybe this might be for you. In the meantime, I stick with a close comb. We'll see what we're going to do with this. Maybe it's going to come out again one day in the future, 5 years from now, and we're going to try it again. And this is definitely going to be now a permanent cast member here at Heiko Shaves, since I put so much effort into getting it straight. Funny that this one rattles and this doesn't. So I can't tell you. Knurling, by the way, this one here on the open comb is a little nicer. I like the pattern, the design, you know, the Star Wars kind of design. And this here is just a more classical standard knurling. Both are fine. Rest is identical besides open and close. Alrighty guys, that's it. Don't forget the giveaway. Please participate. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.